to put up this gate today, this rail. Cleverly enough, they've put these wooden posts up to sort of help put the metal railing on, because this thing does weigh 200 kilos. And to get it up, we lifted one end, this end, up here. And then we got a rope and tied it around the top bit to leverage it up, to start lifting it up that way, which was it was quite a crazy method, and it was a little bit scary because obviously we were on the edge of here pulling it up. But yeah, it's looking actually really fantastic. Look, amazing, to be fair. Really chuffed with that. Yeah, as you can see, really nice. Makes such a difference. And looking forward to getting that bit done because it's super dangerous. So we're going to try and assemble the gates, put another fence on there. So as you saw before, we have just propped it up with this wooden stand. We didn't have any more connections to weld to the wall like we have on this side, so we were just going to use a bit of metal. Yeah, just so you can see, we were going to use something like this, just a piece of metal to weld to that, because we weren't sure we were going to find anything similar at all. But either way, wherever they are, we found exactly the same ones in Zadar. I can't believe it. It's so great. So really chuffed with that. So yeah, we're gonna weld them on and get assembling the gate. We also were missing the top part here. We've actually bought a kit from Pevex, so I'll put a link in the bio and you can buy it if you need to. But yeah, we'll see how that goes with assembling that and see how sturdy and good it is. So here you go. So yeah, found them. We drilled these holes in them, but perfect. Exactly the same ones after who knows how many years. So for the job, we've got this DS drill with 12mm on it. We've got some reinforcement for concrete walls to put these in. We've got these to bolt the fences on with, and we've got a steel welder downstairs and a grinder.
No to nie jesteś wystawą. Jak to jest, wiesz?
Escolhemos. Tapete.
Nie, nie, że.
Tapete da dona.
So it's important that we clean the holes out right for the material to go in, the adhesive to go in for the bolts, and that's the next job.
Not good.
Stuff.
Need compressor.
Not good, no?
Go here, yeah.
So now we've got the metal bars cut to size. It's time to now put the formula in. We're just pumping in the fluid now. And it's going to take about 4 minutes for it to dry with the bolts in this temperature.
Small, man.
Konačna izlazka su to je bolje.
Now we're just wedging this in place. Green.
Manje mezi između go. Kasirija je slač, šidaj.
One sexy mouse.
Ja, tu treba patence, već smo prvo skrit to. Zbao strajs bi je skrutija.
There wasn't much design
Da.
choices in Bauhaus, so we had to go for the flaming skull. It was either that or the American eagle. Sorry, Americans.
You not look in this.
No. Okay, he's going to weld this now.
You
And for the safety of my own eyes, I will not be
Ja,
watching.
in kamera može.
Camera može, yeah.
Kamera može.
And there we go, all welded up. Granted, not the neatest welding, but probably better than mine. So that's now secure. Obviously, we've now got to do the rest of the ones down here, all the way across, and then we can put this little corner one on there, and there we go. That's how we're going to do it.
Bobby? Da. Take it. Stay here. Oh. No, no. Все. Держишь.
Okay, so this is how we're doing it. We're putting it on the inside of the stairs just because on the outside it would lay too low because of the measurements, because we've got a bit of a gap here. So what we're going to do is fill that gap in with one of the legs that's been cut off. Just place it there so that it just obviously cut the residue metal off, weld it all together, and it'll look just the part really. So yeah. Okay, next bit's just to weld these parts together, then we're going to drill the holes and yeah, fix it together. And then the rest part here, as I spoke about earlier, that's going to be the Pevex kit that we put across there just for this final bit of safety. But not only for safety, but I mean, they've made such a massive difference to the house. Just these few bits of railings. It is so hot today. It's like 35 degrees or something. Next week it's going to be 40. At least I'm taking a week off the house. Yeah. So hopefully it'll cool down after that a bit, because it's just a bit of a nightmare working in this, to be fair. But you got to do what you got to do. Can't complain. At least it's not raining every day. Though you kind of do wish for a bit of rain. Just to cool things down a bit, but can't have everything, can you? The typical British moaning about everything, when it's too hot, when it's too cold, when it's raining, when it's too sunny. Standard. Now this is the columns for this one. We are going to drill them into the ground, and these are the anchors. So same method, attaching them in the floor, and then you obviously just slide the anchor into this point here, into the 3 points over here, and then we can put the panels which will go across, and I'll show you them in a second. So it comes in lengths of 2.5 meters, and you just got to put them down to the required length. So one's 172.5 and one's 99.5. And just slot them in. That's it, we've decided to go for 3 panels, so now I'm putting the top one in place, then I'll put the middle and the bottom, screw them in. It doesn't feel as secure as this cast iron one, but as long as it's safe. It's finished. They're all finished. So as you can see, with this fence here, it looks pretty normal, doesn't it? Looks good. We've got that section we put in there, and then welded it to here, attached it up, and then we've assembled this PEVX frame here. Let's go upstairs and have a look. So yeah, I bought some black spray paint, but obviously it's not the right shade, so that's that, but we've welded that there, here, got the bar here just to make it look like it's just part of the fence. This, well, I'm trying to push it, I'm trying to swing it, and it's proper stable. Then we've got this here, so it's actually a really nice finish. It really looks good. It's a bit more wobbly, but secure than the cast iron one. We've screwed it in many places here to the wall, some concrete screws, and obviously you saw the 3 anchors. This is a lot more, because it's shorter, it's a lot more firm. These have been screwed together and anchored into the floor, and then yeah, so that's just a lot more safer. So yeah, look at it all, it's all looking really beautiful now. That's all, big job done. Safe in the house. They're just all planning next time.